on an arc, chat. I mean, on a raider. No!
I'm on that. I'm in there. I'm talking about in there. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm getting on her back. I'm getting on her bike. Oh, almost got stepped on again. Oh, yeah, I'm up here. Oh, yeah, I'm up here. I'm up here for sure.
I planted one in the bottom.
Planting up top. Planted. Oh, I'm blinded. I don't see nothing. God, is that you? Oh my God, I'm alive. Oh, let's go. 3 stars, baby. Get in there. Yo, this is the slowest vault of my life. I can't see nothing. God, help. There's leaper pieces in front of me.
I'm healing.
I couldn't get through.
Oh, you're right.
What the hell is this? 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 Bro, you don't. What do you mean? You don't see this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't see that version. That's weird to me right there. That's you know what I'm saying? I was dying. You think people are gonna be friendly, bro? We do gotta smoke shit, bro.
I mean, if you got it, then you got it. But I only got. Literally, I just have the Jupiter.
Me too. I don't think anybody felt that type of power before, though. You know.
Okay, who needed bashing souls? I do. You?
Going up. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I got mine on. Someone's shooting me though. Gah.
Got mine on too.
Ah, I got stepped on. Watch out, there's a flamer right behind you. Just run, just run. Oh, watch out, leaper on your ass. Go, 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 no! Like, I don't know where you at, Taco, but if you can get to who, yeah, you can. You just gotta get to who. Oh, you down. I deserve that. I deserve all of this. All of it. I deserve all of it. To anybody else that comes through here, good luck. Perfect, perfect. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just careful. Oh yeah. Get out of there, soldier. Get out of there, who? Oh! Oh! She's on fire. Is that destroyed? She's still alive.
No, still alive.
Holy shit. Oh! Ah! Let's go.
Come on, bro. Come
What did it do, chat? Give me a second. I gotta fix this green screen because I'm about to go invisible. Hey, I hope you're doing well, feeling good. I've got some things to do today, so I can't stay. But I wanted to say I love seeing your shorts on YouTube, and I'm so proud of you for doing what you're doing. Much love. Thank you so much, Tato. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by, even if just to say hi. It goes a long way. And I'm glad that my YouTube shorts are reaching you. Big shout out to Tato, W streamer. Y'all give me a second here. I just gotta get some tunes going. Over here sitting in silence. But to start off our stream, we're actually gonna watch episode 2 of the Arc Raiders documentary. For those that don't know, Arc Raiders has been releasing episodes to a documentary revolving the evolution of Arc Raiders. It's what they're calling it. It's the title of the documentary, The Evolution of Arc Raiders. We already watched episode 1 when it was released. Episode 2 was released yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna watch that today. We also haven't watched the episode 2 preview or whatever it's called because we haven't streamed for like 2 days. So we're gonna watch the preview first, and then we're gonna watch the actual documentary. Let me hop in my disc. Oh, I'm already here. Just a reminder, if you want to hop into the Discord, feel free. We're hanging out in the open chat today. So yeah, as far as our schedule for today goes, like I said, we are gonna do the documentary of Arc Raiders. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna see how that goes for us. Depending on how long we take to watch that and decipher that, we may or may not get like 1 or 2 raids out, depending again like on what's on the map. But if anything, we'll just switch on over to Fortnite because again, the big event for today is the chapter finale, which will go live at, well, technically it opens at 1:20 p.m. but officially goes live at 2 p.m. So by 1 o'clock, I think we should be done with Arc Raiders, and then we'll be for sure be hopping on Fortnite if we haven't already. But yeah, our goal is to, get a couple of us in here. If y'all are interested, hop into the Discord. You feel me? And we can witness or experience the chapter finale on Fortnite together. What's good, DJ Superstar? Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, let me chat. Let me get us set up here. El Dari. Bro, why are you moving if I want this guy to move? Bow. Oh shit. Hold on. YouTube, if you're over there hanging out with us, y'all give me just a little bit here. I always forget to bring up the chat on YouTube. But just a reminder that on Twitch you can pull up for a more full experience, a more full user experience. Not only do we have music playing, music videos, you can request and add to the queue of those music videos. You get a full screen as well of not just the gaming, but of the camera and all that good stuff. And I also just pay a lot more attention to our Twitch chat for the most part. But I now have the YouTube chat up, so feel free to chat away. Rah, 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 rah. Blame, blame. All right, let's see. Stop. Up. All right, let's see it, chat. So, like I said, we're gonna watch. First we're going to watch the teaser for episode 2, and then we're gonna actually watch episode 2. Again, this is episode 2 of the documentary titled "The Evolution of Arc Raiders," which is about exactly that. We already watched episode 1. Let's watch episode 2. Again, this one, or we're gonna watch the teaser, but this one is gonna be titled "The Life of a Raider." All right, let's get it. Doors. For sure. See, that was I see. This is why I like this game. It's like the certain shit that they're like trying to push. It's like the physics part of it. Just getting a little insight into like that being part of why they were even pushing the physics part of it, especially from that dude. That one dude, he be saying some shit in the first episode. I forgot what he said, but I'm like, I like this guy. Um, But you feel me? To think about the physics in the sense of like you said, like you don't need a health bar on the enemy. Like you should be able to make that call due to physics on like how to be able to defeat said enemy. Like you shoot one thruster out, you can see that physics is gonna answer you back based on what you did, and it's gonna now make the enemy not be able to fly right. And you know, you might just need one other shot in the other thruster or whatever, and you'll see that once again physics will pretty much just completely kill that enemy with minimal quote unquote damage, instead of you just sitting there and maybe not shooting the thrusters and just being like as long as that enemy still has all their thrusters and they're one of those thruster enemies, like they're still gonna fly around and be able to get some shots off on you. So it's again not necessarily about like thinking about an health bar or anything like that, but thinking about the true mechanics of like physics and how to truly defeat each individual enemy. Like I think that's like, you know, it's nice. It's nice. I know for me it's refreshing. I can't tell you about all different games that exist out there and whether or not, you know, that already exists in game. I'm sure it does somewhere. Like I'm pretty sure it does. Like not every game has health bars or whatever. Like as far as I know, there's no official saying on how much damage is or how much health each individual thing has. You know what I mean? There's not really much saying to it. Because it's like, for example, when I was first defeating a leaper, I remember what, like tossing through, oh, sorry, two through, what the fuck? I remember tossing like two wolf packs. And then I would look at the damage at the end of the game and it'd be like, oh, damage to leapers or whatever it was, and it'd be a certain amount of damage. But then when I got into the trials and started doing trials and stuff like that, and I started to get into like ways to try to finesse my trials, I started finding ways to be able to finesse more damage out of the same exact enemy. So, so yeah, it just goes back again to like just because you're able to damage an enemy doesn't mean you're actually doing anything for it. So it's like you definitely have to use a little bit of extra, like, I'm not gonna say brain power, but you know, they said like the human aspect of things, which I think is cool. Cause I genuinely think there's a lot of, which most games do anyways, regardless. But I genuinely think there's like a lot of social experimenting that could be done within this game because of like how much it does offer. That's why I feel like games like completely different game here, but bear with me. That's why I feel like games like the GTA series are so well. You know what I'm saying? Are like work so well because it's in a lot of ways it's a bit of a social experiment. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you give the ability to people to like run freely in worlds and you know, in like a city type thing or whatever, and you tell them that it's blah 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 this that and the third. Yeah, you give them a story, but even after that, you know, it's a bit of a social experiment to see what people tend to do. You know what I mean? Like even when like, for example, like I don't know about y'all, but you go to your homie's crib or whatever, a cousin's birthday party or something, and y'all playing GTA or whatever. Let's say you could go way back to San Andreas where like y'all figured out how to do the multiplayer on the same thing or whatever it may be, right? Or maybe y'all playing single player, whatever, and y'all switching controls. But one of the homies finally gets his turn, and during his turn, he's just running over every single innocent pedestrian that you see. Like he sees on the sidewalk. Like that is like the main purpose of his gaming. Like, is he doing all the other stuff? Is he doing the missions? Is he doing this, that, and the third? Yeah, but at the same time, he's also using his free will to, on the way to all of his missions, run over every single person to the point where he literally like, oh, I missed one, reverses, comes back, runs over that person just to make sure they run over every single person. What's that? What's good, Si? I don't know about y'all, but I used to look at them niggas a little. That motherfucker dangerous. I understand it's GTA, but you trying to tell me you just murdering. And don't again, GTA is GTA. That's why I said when I said it's like GTA is a great game for that kind of stuff because it really is a big social experiment kind of game. If you want to look at it that way, of course. What's that? What's good, Louis? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We were just watching the preview for the episode 2 of the documentary here of Arc Raiders, the evolution of Arc Raiders, and then we're gonna watch the actual episode 2. I was just packing the bong real quick here. And then we're gonna actually watch episode 2, which is only 28 minutes long. We're gonna watch it, dissect it, blah 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 blah. And then depending on time, we may or may not hop. But not even depending on time. Depending on time slash depending on whatever's live on Arc Raiders or on the maps, we may or may not get like a raid in, and then we'll be hopping into Fortnite, checking out the chapter finale, which again is at 2 p.m. Eastern time, but it does open up its doors at 1:20 p.m. Eastern time, so 40 minutes prior. I'm already hanging out in the Discord, so feel free to stop by at whatever point I start playing Fortnite. Um, I'd say prior, but I'm about to be talking my shit while we're playing Arc Raider, so I ain't even gonna be paying attention to y'all if y'all do come into the Discord. But yeah, as soon as I get onto the Fortnite, feel free to hop in, and I'm definitely ready for this Fortnite, Super Louis. Oh, I'm ready. Um, give me a second. I gotta clean this bowl. Y'all give me just 1 minute while I return.
The way she scratched me to go find you.
I'm back. 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 I am back. All right. So let's get right into it. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I hadn't started it because I knew the bowl situation I had in my hands was a little iffy, and I know I might have had to walk away real quick. But let's get started. Yeah, so just for as a recap for those that weren't here for last time we watched episode 1. Episode 1 was pretty much them because yeah, it was pretty much them giving us what Arc Raiders originally was, which by the way, Arc Raiders was announced back in 2021 at the Game Awards. And when it was announced in 2021 back at the Game Awards, as like I said, it used to be a co-op game where you pretty much went in there and absolutely destroyed arcs. But they completely changed up the game. Not completely, but they changed up the game. They definitely kept like the story of stuff, which is some of the things that they talked about in episode 1, where they wanted to make sure that they could keep the story, or more so it's like they saw where certain things weren't working, but they still wanted to keep the story, so they changed the things and added whatever, yada yada yada. But yeah, long story short, again, it was a fully PvE game before, and you pretty much were OP. For lack of a better term, you were kind of OP against the Ark, or at least you had a pretty good fight up against the Ark. Whereas, as you know now in Arc Raiders, I mean, you can cheese it a little bit and be able to finesse some arcs and shit, but for the most part, the Arc are dominating. It's the storyline as well. The Arc is dominating the above grounds. Like that, it's just that's one way they changed it. And then of course the other way is that they added PvP, and whatnot. So yeah. So yeah, let's get right back into it. Which is another thing I wanted to say too. I think I said it in the first stream. Is like it's impressive for the studio, like where the finals is. Just to put Arc Raiders to the side real quick. We also learned in episode 1 that the finals came out earlier than it was supposed to because Arc Raiders pretty much got scratched. The original Arc Raiders got scratched, and so Embark Studios was like, "Yo, the finals team, we're gonna need y'all to step y'all game up and get that game done pretty much as soon as possible. I got like 6 months or whatever. You feel me? And if y'all know the finals, it's in my opinion, it's a pretty successful game. It's doing its thing for being an arena shooter. It's staying pretty alive and relevant enough, I think. Um, Again, for an arena shooter and given like around the time that it's coming out or whatever, like like if you think about that one other, it's not an arena shooter, but it's more of a battle royale. That one other game, Off the Grid or whatever it's called, that was like made by streamers or whatever the hell it was. Like where's that game at? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's like no, I don't even I couldn't tell you where that game is at genuinely. Like I think I might know one person that played maybe, and yeah, you know what I mean. But I feel like the finals is a lot more successful. They're running so many events. To me, they look kind of cool. It's just I played my fair share of the finals. I think, and it was cool. And that's all I can say. I did like it. I think it's just I just other games and whatnot. But I still think it's doing a pretty good job, especially again like given the what it was having to do. Game was also free to play. I mean, it makes sense to not make it free to play anymore. Like if you think about the game they were offering before, like they mentioned it in the preview or they showed it in the preview, which I'm sure they're gonna talk about it, which is like they didn't even have doors. Like when they decided to scratch the original game and start up a new one shit like that, they had to think about doors, the usage of doors in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like they had like buildings and shit like that in the game, but none of them were like actual usable buildings. There was nothing inside. There wasn't like doorways. There wasn't doors again, but like nothing. Cool. I can rock with that. Good to know, yo. Buried City is the OG PvP match. Southern Italy, chat. I do like Buried City. Buried City is one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. See, this is a completely different maps, games. Yo, what's up, Cole? Doing good, Cole. Thank you, thank you. Hope you as well. Hope you did as well. He's dead. Wow. He lives. Crazy. I would have been dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love those sounds. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm addicted. I see. Very true. Yeah, I agree. Cool. I thought they would go into that last part. They said they're gonna go into next episode which is the mechanics of the bots and whatnot. I genuinely thought they'd go into that a little bit more. They like tickled it at the very beginning and then just went into other stuff. But a good episode. A good episode. It gave us more of an understanding to the PvP side of things a little bit. The beginning of it was also just like giving us a understanding of just like the excuse me, the built environment and how that evolved. And I thought that was pretty cool too. Like when you think of all the little small things that had to change from the original game and what it is today, I think that's when you start to realize it's like, whoa, like they really had, it's like a whole different game. When you think of it as a bigger picture, you feel me? Like you're just going out there and fighting robots. That like that never really changed. You know what I mean? But but yeah, of course, you know the PvP of it was or is a big difference. The adding of looting is so huge. Um the downgrade on the human power versus these bots as well is a huge thing. Um I don't know. That was a good episode. Good stuff, chat. It's good stuff. Let's see. It is 12:20. We're gonna hop on Fortnite. That gives us about an hour of some Fortnite gaming. Hey. Who shot him? Like bodies. Boom. Are we gonna watch this preview? Let's watch this. Ho, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see if it. Hopefully, it gives it to us again. Ah, shit. We lost it. No, 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 no. Hold on. Why is nothing playing? Who shot him? Who shot him? Who shot him? Coochie, coochie. Bing, ring, ring. Coochie, coochie. Ding, ring, ring. But why? Why, child? But why? But why? Why, child? But why? 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 Why, child? But why? Why? But why? Why? Why, child? But why? 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 Why, child? But why? Is it the volume? Is the volume that low? I think so. This is like, it's just not even working. It's just straight up not even working. Of course. Why? Why not? Why not? Why not? Give me a second while I reset the audio on this thing. No. It's not what I want.
Granny, your mom's calling me.
Why? Oh my god.
I'm in the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll call her back.
Oh my god, why is this thing not working now? Holy shit. I'm gonna go crazy, chap. I'm gonna go crazy, bro. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, chap. This has been complicating my life all day for literally no reason. This is not wool at all. All right, chat. I gotta end and restart again, I guess, because I don't see how else this shit is literally gonna work.